Okay guys, so just to start this video, I just want to explain that I have never... No, that's a lie. I have definitely soldered before. A little backstory on myself is, right after high school, I went to school to be a mechanic. And I did a year of it, and decided... I did a year of it, moved about 2 hours away with my girlfriend at the time, and started working for a shop and realized that all the guys working there at the shop were just totally pissed off all the time and, you know, just seemed miserable, and it scared the shit out of me. And that was pretty much it. I didn't last much longer there. And I had a career change, which was partying for the next like 10 years, but that's none of your business. Would you look at my resourcefulness? A couple of clips from the kitchen. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. I'd say that's pretty fair. What do you think, folks? I think I'm ready for the big times. Let's check the underneath, though. Nope. See, you got to do the underneath, too. But I feel pretty confident that we can go ahead and get started. So let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright. This is going to be quite a bit of soldering here. So I think what we'll do is we'll do one side, let that cool, and flip over and do the other side. Okay, so you can see some there. Let's go ahead and get her done. I like the little light this thing has on it. Screwed it up at the end there. Went a little overboard. But man, is that on there solid. So I'm gonna get my heat shrink, so don't forget to put your heat shrink on before you put your other connector on. Alright guys, here we go, number 2. Okay, just do a little at a time. No need to push it. Okay, so guys, I gotta tell you, this is pretty fun. Pretty exciting stuff here. Okay, I've also never used heat shrink before, but it seems pretty simple. Got my heat gun here. Sweet. There you go, guys. So my starter, my battery, wired, bro, wired. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and finished it. Here's the starter cable. So I just kind of went ahead and loosely zip tied it all together. Here's the connection here to your fuse box, and I'm just gonna run this right up along the firewall and dump it right straight down over the starter. That's done. Negative cable, I need some connections for it still, but I can use it the way it is now. It's just an old crappy connector. It's just the original, the stock, so got me a brand new connector here. I don't necessarily like these connectors, so don't go out and buy these unless you just, you know, are trying to keep it short on cash. Alright, so what have I done this week, and why haven't I posted anything? Because I was posting quite a bit for a while there. So let's just talk about it. First of all, I took my time and figured out my starting battery cables. Got that situation figured out. I also took some time to figure out my vacuum hoses, and we will talk about those when the time comes. I realized I have the wrong throttle cable, completely wrong. So I have, remember the guy I got the K&N air filter from I was telling you about in the junkyard video? I texted him yesterday, and gonna get a new throttle cable, gonna get a new alternator. The alternator I have does not work the same way my TJ and the other Dodge worked. These have like the circuit breaker in the cord, and I believe this one's just different. It has the circuit breaker built into the back here. That's the way it looks like to me. So I could wire in this, but I just don't want to wire in another connection and have it not work or whatever. I'd rather just get the right thing. So I asked her dad if he'd go ahead and find me a really nice alternator. Okay, so I got that figured out. I've started to research how to convert an AC compressor into a onboard air system. Seems very simple. I don't know if we'll get to that. That is a winter project that will happen. So basically, this Jeep just won't be driven very much until it's all done. So I have time to do that. But, okay, there you go. There's soldering from a guy that doesn't know how to solder. It's pretty easy, it seems like. And so we're going to do a lot more of that when it comes to the wiring harness, but I won't make you watch all that. We're ready to go. I've got everything in place to start that engine. So this weekend is going to be a big, huge push to get it mounted. So lots of videos to come. Hopefully there is a video in there of running V8 Jeep. We'll see. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Montana Low Gear.